Ahoy, maybes. Hey, there's Anjay. Welcome aboard. And I already said good morning or ahoy to Sue, but she's here too. And for those of you who are actually maybe watching the replay of this, welcome aboard. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you would. All right. Got a couple things going on this morning that's a little bit different. One of them is, where is it? I left it in the bedroom. The mouse has passed away. And I said, well, I got another mouse. Da, 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 da. Sure I do. Got another mouse. I like the regular mice. I do not like, the keypad, if you want to call it. It's right on your board of your Chromebook or your laptop. I hate those. Way too sensitive. And the Chromebook one, I never have figured out how to use it. Well, guess what? I'm using it right now because the other mouse died. And that one I just showed you, I was saying, hey, I can use that. That thing is so old that it takes a round plug to plug it into the back of your computer. Well, this Chromebook is only 2 or 3 years old, and it doesn't have any port that looks like that, that's for sure. It has the wider C. It's not micro C, but C, and it has one USB port. So, for instance, I use a multi-port USB port. So this is charging the MiFi. This typically is charging the, or not charging, but lets the mouse operate. And then this one I usually, if I have to, I can plug in the light. And then down here I got a couple places where I can plug in micro cards. And then there's an M2 and a macro or micro SD. So I could take the microchip out of a bigger adapter and use it that way, but I don't. Small things have a tendency to get lost. Welcome aboard, James. Just saw you over at Christian and Tracy's. I'm sure they'll all be coming on board because James is over there too. He's turned to a Jane. Okay. That's funny. Okay, I get it. There was something about, it was on Sue and Bob's earlier this morning about beating the chest, Tarzan. It's because I made a joke about breasts. Yeah, it's my fault. Okay, see now, now that pop-up disappeared, so that's helpful. So I'm thinking, if I'm having trouble using this touchpad mouse, what's going to happen tonight when Holly by golly gets on here? Ugh. I could run out and buy a mouse, but you know what? I don't want to. For one reason, I just don't want to. Maybe tomorrow. I just want to stay home today. It's YouTube day. And I seem to have a fairly good signal. Let's hope that's that way tonight. We were supposed to get rain starting in right now, but we were also supposed to get rain at 9 o'clock this morning. It's a 50% chance. It kind of keeps missing us. Now we're supposed to get rain again tonight at 6. Well, let's hope we don't, in a way that, it'll be what it is. The Serendipity 2.0, I've got her covered with a tarp right now. Keep water out of the engine compartment because her hood is off. You've probably seen that in that topless video. And then her right front tire went flat. Okay. I could change the tire or I could air it up and try, but I think it's flat this time. I drove in the yard and it was up. Now it's flat.
So, yeah, it went flat. I mean, this was yesterday when I finally came home. It was 7:30, something like that, and it went flat, just like that. Yeah, James. I talked to Tina this morning for about an hour, and she said it was clouding up and getting ready to rain where she's at, there in Bellevue. We had a nice chat. She was all excited about her most recent videos from the Schoolie UP. She put out 4 now, I think 4 videos just on the Schoolie UP. And then she got itchy feet. So her next video is going to be about going to, not to Quantum, but another place. Kitty Icky. I don't know. I can't pronounce it. She can't either. That's the funny part. But it's somewhere up in the Upper Peninsula, not far from where she was camped at the Schoolie UP campground. Well, whatever that name of that campground is. And that one's got a funny name too. It's like Michi or something. It's a little confusing. All the Indian names. Just turn it over to be okay. Oh yeah, flat tire. Yeah, just turn it over. It should be fine on the other side. This time I'm actually going to change it, not air it out. But that takes time, and I'm not going to do it in the rain if I don't have to. But we'll get by with a stupid touch screen, or not touch screen, but touchpad mouse. Tell you what, you try to copy and paste with that. Now, I finally had to go Google and find out how to copy and paste when you have to use on a Chromebook. You have to use keys, Control C, and then for pasting, it's Control V. And you got to hit them almost, I mean, they're basically, say, simultaneously. It's a 3-step process to copy, and it's a 2-step process to paste. I don't like it. I did update Show More, and then I thought, no, that didn't work. Or I was going to update Show More, put, the new, just have it. So we have last week's The Average Campers added on there, and Sue winning the $5, yada, yada. And when I put that in there, I tried it like 3 times trying to paste it in there, and it just kept going funny on me using the old mouse. And I thought, okay, I'll try to figure it out. And I did it with the touchpad mouse. And oh, good, it's there. And everything was outlined in red. And StreamYard says, you're over 5,000 characters. Come to find out, I pasted the same thing 4 times in Show More. That was way over. So I had to go back, trying to figure out how to get rid of it. I finally got the touchpad mouse to cooperate a little bit where I could highlight a few and then just hit the space bar and they'd be gone. Then highlight a few more, hit the space bar and they'd be gone. So it still took me 10 minutes to get Show More to look right and for StreamYard to accept it because it was under 5,000 characters. So I'm starting to think we may reach a point in time where I'm going to have to either purge or redirect to my website, perhaps, to have the list of Show Mores. That might be the only way to go. And you know what? It might get me used to using my website. I haven't used that thing in 3 years. I'll have to ask Terry, how do I get into my website? Because he's the one that set it up, not me. Terry and George are getting closer and closer to being full-time. And you remember last week we had the Average Campers was a featured channel, and they were a featured channel. That was the number 6 in a row. They have land down there and a couple places where they can park RVs. One's for their son mostly, and the other one is for whoever. But they got water and sewer hookups for these RV pads, whether you get a trailer, motorhome, whatever. Well, Georgia and Terry, they bought some land right next door. And they're basically doing the same thing. So that's cool. Yeah, we got to flag James and Cyndi in on Wednesday. Linda and I will be out there with orange flags, James. Linda, have you got any orange flags? Welcome aboard, Linda, by the way. All right, I got pop up to try to move with the mouse. There, I did it. But before, it was so much easier with the regular, rolling mouse. Somewhere in this pile of stuff, I have a wireless mouse. I figure, well, it probably needs batteries. Hopefully the Chromebook will read, on Device Manager that there's a new device. I don't know. I don't know where it is. But if I do find it, I'll try it out. I'm not real worried. I'm actually kind of getting used to this stupid mouse on here, but I'm going to buy a regular mouse, I think. Or even maybe another key. I should find out if a wireless mouse will work with this Chromebook. Just in case. There could be some weird thing about it. You know what, James? I thought that 5-day rental fee was kind of steep when you got to consider you got to add on campground fees, put your own gas or diesel in it. It probably takes gas. It just seemed a little high price to me, but you know what? I was talking to a neighbor yesterday, and he said, "Oh, no, that's normal." He says, "That's kind of a good price, actually." I'm like, whoa, okay. But yeah, what we're all doing has gotten to be pretty popular. Obviously, James knows this because he can't find an RV to buy. They're just not out there. If they are out there, which they are, they've priced them to the moon. It's like, whoa. When you finally get down to what you might afford, you don't want it. Yeah, I know, James. You were a trooper. You're kind of like me. You're going to be at M22 if you have to freaking hitchhike. Flag down a truck. Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I have new tires for Cindy. Well, actually, what I'm going to do is the Ford Benet, the rims, tires is the same. Obviously, the Cindy, she's on an international bus frame. Well, Ford and International are pretty well closely related. Chassis is the same. So, which means the tires and the rims, because they're a year apart. Cindy is a 1992 and Benet is a 91. Truth be told, I totally love Benet, but she may not get to stay. The township, nope. I did speak with a guy across the street who is zoned, but he may not want to. Or if he does, he says, well, you can't bring it over until you have it, registered and that. Well, I got to jump through some hoops to get Benet registered. I got some ideas going on, though. It may all work out. It's in God's hands. So if it breaks down something, yeah, that's true. That's very true. Good call. That's a good call. Let's see if we can change the background, kind of, sort of. Oh, by the way, you can have a campfire during the day. You don't have to wait till night. I mean, you could wait till night if that's what you really want. Now, here's the part where it gets difficult. I got to click on the thing that brings me down, then click on the arrow key. Well, maybe not. No, I got to click and hold and try to drag it down. You can have a campfire during the day, or you can have a campfire at night. Most people do. We can't here, this stupid township. You can have 3-foot fire. It has to be a certain place in your yard, 20 feet from here, 50 feet from there, and da 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 da. Can't be over 7 feet tall. It's got to have a screen over it. You can only burn yard waste. Can't burn 2x4s or none of that. This process, a 2x4. We're not talking about a 2x4 with paint on it. We're talking about a 2x4. Oh, that's processed. It's been run through a mill, therefore it's processed, therefore you can't burn it legally. See what? Oh, you couldn't do this out in my yard at this time of day. I mean, you can at noon, but not at this time. In other words, you cannot have a fire in your yard after dark. And if you go to Linda's, don't park on her grass. That's illegal. Or in the township she's at. I'm about getting sick of rules and regulations. Chromebook came with a wireless mouse. Wow. I learned to use the built-in mouse because I never had my mouse back. Well, hey, I might save $7. Shoot. We go around the corner a week from now, I'll find a mouse. There's yard sales everywhere. I haven't even stopped because I've been too busy, but you always find smaller flat screens and mice and different things for computers because people keep upgrading. So yard sales are a good source usually for computer stuff. Might be outdated, but you never know. 7-foot tall campfire. I call that a bonfire. You know what? I misspoke myself. It can't be 3 feet above the barrel, which makes it 6 feet total from the bottom of the barrel to above. So basically, it's only 3 foot above the barrel. And just, they just got so many ridiculous rules. Now, 7 foot, you can get away with that. You can actually have what I would call a bonfire. But again, it has to be only, tree limbs, grass, brush, leaves, yard waste. And if it gets 7 foot tall, then you've reached your limit. But you have to have a permit for that. The permit comes from the fire department. And I've actually had them come by to make sure that I was in compliance. That I had a hose, that I was watching what was going on. Oh, and it has to be during the day. You can't have your bonfire after dark. Just saying. I'm not saying anything. I'm keeping my mouth shut. All right. So, I think we're going to have fun with this feature channel. They have got some excellent photography. Now, if I just get used to the mouse. I really like this one. It's kind of royal. What kind of clues can I give you? They're part-time RVers. And I did say they. I got some good clues, I think. Clues that you have to kind of interpret. Whoa. Good thing I closed the top of this. I put it over there and it tipped right back at me. Where the USB thing is, it could have poured right in there. I'm done with coffee. My gosh, I'm an adult. It's afternoon. I'm going to break out the adult beverage. Wow. Dr. Pepper. I found out what's going on with RC Cola. and you can look it up. There's 3 or 4 things about it on Google, but nobody's been able to get RC Cola. Everybody's sold out. We can still get 2 liters up at the corner store for $1. That's kind of funny because you can get 2 liters at Payment Fair. Oh my gosh, Holly, what? What's wrong? Close what up? Holly, I'm on my live stream. Can it wait 45 minutes? Oh, come on. Oh, see, all right. She's saying, please. I got to shut all the windows. Give me a minute. Chat amongst yourselves and try to figure out who the featured channel is with only what? 3 clues? Not even 3 clues? That just scared the shit right out of me.
My mom is 81 and she's having trouble walking, taking care of herself. There are expectations. You gotta kind of shut down your emotion and just do what needs to be done. I love my mom, but I need some help.
Oh, I'm back. It's Peachy Keen. Speaking of Peachy Keen, oh man, belching the Dr. Pepper. I think it was the exercise. Yeah, RC Cola. I'm not sure if those are jellyfish or not. Because don't jellyfish kind of float along the top? These are actually under the water, if you will. So it makes me think there's possibly animals. I don't know. They look like jellyfish to me. But I don't know anything about jellyfish. Other than I don't think you want to be near them in the water. I think they hurt. Okay. Peachy Keen, that comment of the week. Comment of the week was Grand Marais. And there are no runner-ups. It's all him. I'll tell you what he said. You can go back and look at it. And you can see what I replied back to him, too. The comment of the week was done by Troy, which is Grand Marais, as I think almost all of you know. And it was on my latest video concerning being better, things, trying to give a more positive outlook on things. And I was at the Walmart parking lot and saw a van from Rhode Island, and obviously they overnight parked at Walmart. And I didn't go knock on it or anything like that. I left my card and a sticker on the windshield. Who knows if they found it? It's tucked under the windshield wiper. Who knows? Maybe it blew off in the wind. Put it this way, I haven't heard from them. They might be here. I got to thinking, that'd be a good place to go in the morning and meet RVers and campers and schoolie people and van people, whatever. You might want to be a little cautious. Some of them aren't exactly on maybe the same page, but I think most of them are. But Graham Marais made the comment. He says, he complimented me on my outlook, that I was outgoing, and he's working on trying to be more outgoing. He says, you know, Walmart might be our ticket to meeting women. And I wrote back to him. I said, think about what you just said. And then I said something about it. If there's a pink motorhome in the parking lot, I am not going there. So that was the fun comment of the week. His master's voice. All right. Yeah. They do. You want more clues. They as a family, mom, dad. I haven't figured out how many children. I think there's 3, but it could be 4. But it goes over so many years too. So when I'm looking at older, from like 2016, there's 2 kids. Then I looked at another one, and I don't know what year it was. There was a boy climbing a lighthouse. Could that have been the same boy from earlier? Not sure. Then I also saw one where there was a baby, toddler. Actually, baby, still on a bottle. Then I saw a woman who at first I thought it was the mom, you know, the family mom, but it might have been grandma. Not sure. And it might not have been on a camping trip either. But anyways, I'm going to say 3 kids. Oh, and a dog. One dog. A Great Dane. There, that's a real cool Great Dane. And they love camping. They're part-time. They got a nice pull-behind camper. 4x4 pickup truck they pull it with. It's not a 5th wheel, but it is a funny comment. I mean, you've probably seen the videos that somebody puts out, or there's probably more than one YouTube channel that puts them out. But, you know, the women of Walmart, or the people of Walmart, or the, I mean, there's some ungodly. It's like, no, please, no. Who let these people out of their houses and into Walmart? You know, oh no. I couldn't help it when Troy said that we might meet some women at Walmart. What? Maybe. Do we want to? That's the question. Oh. Okay, James is guessing Lisa. That's kind of good, especially the part about the great photography. And no, it's not Lisa. Got family with a Great Dane and a 4x4 pickup. And they love to camp, by the way. They have a favorite place. Yeah, it's not Lance. He has a Class C. He has a Great Dane, too. Boomer. I knew somebody was going to bring him up when I said a Great Dane. All right. This one might give it away. This one could easily give it away if I can remember how to get to it. Okay, there's 2 that could give it away. I'm going to go with this one for right now. If you look that way, I mean, really look to the southwest, you might even see me waving. And yes, that's a hint. All right. Everybody knows what's going on this past week. I don't even have to tell you, you know. Troubles with the township. Troubles with Serendipity 2.0, although I got her limping along on battery power. I'm carrying 5 batteries now. I'm carrying a battery charger. I have the generator. I have 3 sets of cables. Oh, and I got I said, well, what the heck? I got the generator. I might as well put the air compressor in there too. So I'm loaded for bear. I can about do anything as far as traveling. Do I have room for scrap in the back of the truck with all that stuff? No. And the trailer's still down. I mean, the trailer's got to have wheel bearings. So, but, I got the big truck. I can load that with scrap and take. No, the township wants it gone. Well, yeah. Yes, it's a pull-behind camper that they have. What else can I tell you about them? They've done lots of RV reviews. They are what I would call a medium-sized channel. Let's put it this way. They have more than 1,000 and they have under 5,000. Okay? As far as subscribers. They've been on YouTube for a while. I mentioned 2016. Well, I think they've been on a little longer than that. Heck, a rule if I have a plate, why am I making move it? Yeah, I know. I don't have a plate, though, right now. But I've only had it since last Wednesday. So I've had a total of 9 days since I purchased it. They're just ridiculous. It will take me a time to get it registered because I got to go jump through hoops concerning the title. So they're not giving me a chance. Not at all. But I think I have a place to park it. Talked to the guy yesterday, and I may be able to park it at his business. And they may just leave him alone. However, they have the same inspector in that township as we do here. I don't know if I can hide the thing. Pause and Effects is an excellent guess, Ann. Not only RV reviews, they've talked about winterizing. They've done product reviews as well. Yeah, Pause and Effects is incorrect. Well, that's a good guess. Good guess, Ann. You're putting 2 and 2 and 4 together and you come up with 6. Aiming in the right direction. Now we just need Todd to come in here and just out of the blue say something. Gosh, he was so close a couple weeks ago on the average campers. I couldn't believe he didn't guess them. It was so close because he talked about homesteading, which is kind of what the average campers are doing. I mean, they bought a piece of property in Florida where they can park their RV, and they've got a garden going. They've got a rabbit and some ducks and chickens. And they're close. They can get to their fishing, their saltwater fishing. Now, I wonder, I imagine maybe Terry and Georgia will take care of the animals while they go hike the Appalachian Trail. But we're not talking about them anymore. We've moved on. We're talking about these people that I'm waving to from across the water. Excuse me. See, I talked about needing a mouse. I talked about going to Walmart early in the morning. Oh, I didn't tell you what day it is. It's Saturday, August 20, 2022. There, got that out of the way. It's not raining yet. That's all I have written in my notes. Good thing there's only about 20 minutes left. Oh, no. Oh, her overnight oxygen, which is called a BPAP, it's beeping right now, but I think it's her fault, not mine. You think their Great Dane is Priscilla? You're talking about pause and facts. I do not know the Great Dane's name for this channel. In fact, I don't know any names. I watched a ton of videos and I did not see any names. I checked about. No names, no introductions, none of that. So we don't know their actual names, including the dog. They're anonymous. Oh, that's an A word. We can't use anonymous. B word, and I can't come up with one. Anonymous. That's who complains to the township. Anonymous. I'd like to kick anonymous right in their ass. That's another A word. Sorry, Linda. I know we got to stay with B's. All right. We're not doing that right now. That's not till Wednesday. So what do you think? Time for me to change the picture again, right? I keep reaching for that mouse on the keypad on the keyboard. Or, you know, the pull-out shelf that you put a keyboard on. Mouse. There, I have a mouse pad there, perfect one, black one, for the laser beam mouse that has died. I can't complain. I was probably 4 years old, but it's a B word there. Thank you. Oh gosh. Okay, breathing in air and drinking Dr. Pepper will make you belch. Almost giving me esophagus burn. Burn, there's a B word. Burn butts. All right, change the background. Ah. Oh, whoops. Lost it. This will give it away, probably. Yeah, everybody's been here or seen it before, right? You've seen this before. Woods, stream, sky, water. Yeah. You're probably right now going to type in the channel. Or not. Well, we must be boring and falling asleep today because there's only 4 people here. Oh, hey, it's noon. Everybody's having lunch. This afternoon, the things that are coming up today and this coming week. Monday, I promised myself I'm going to go to Cassopolis, not Cassopolis, Casnovia, and do that job if it's still there. It's possible that this one kid has already finished that job around the pond. Don't know. Line trimming around the pond. I don't know if he's got out there or not. I don't know nothing. But I do want to go out there, and if I can talk to the owner and say, okay, so somebody took care of that pond. I took care of the farm up the street. What else can we do? What may I do? You want your shop cleaned, or you want, I don't know. Does the farm need another mowing? Have they been mowing? I'll make it a point to drive by that farm on my way to the business and by the other pond, and then we'll go from there. I have a feeling they haven't gotten to fixing the dolly. I think they're kind of waiting on me to finish my end of the deal. So they were going to weld it for me for $150. So I gave them $50 in cash. I mowed the farm. I agreed that would be about $50. And I said, you know, trimming the pond be worth $50 too. And he said he was good with all that. But I never did get back to finish trimming the pond because it either rained or there was a vehicle breakdown or I had to take Holly to appointments or something came up. I spent 3.5 days chasing around trying to find Don a different vehicle. Well, maybe not 3.5 days, but we did about 4 days worth of chasing either for vehicles or parts. And then I had to do a couple days of chasing for either a vehicle or something. Yeah, I tell you, like Todd said, if I didn't break down all the time, life would be good. Life is good. I'm not gonna let things get me down. Life's too short to let all this crap get in the way. Well, this one could give it away. But you know that every time I say that, I'm just freaking lying to you, right? Need ribs at M22 or 222. Good. Yeah. That's funny. Holly would like that, to know that people are imitating her. She won't let me imitate her. She gets mad. No, that's me. I do that. Well, wait till I tell her that other people are doing it. She started something. Well, you can probably get ribs where you get the other thing that we were talking about earlier today. Walmart or Myers. I know Dollar General doesn't have them. Well, we're down to one participant right now. Let's see. I don't know who that is. Probably James. He's the last person to type, so he's probably the last person here. Oh, see, I did it again. Got to hold that keypad down and drag it. Well, then I run out of dragging space and it stops, and I got to go do it again. I'll probably use this for a thumbnail for tonight's video if nobody guesses in the next 15 minutes. Once again, if you look to the southwest, you can see me waving. These pictures are too generic. This is very specific picture, Linda. That is specifically known as Sol. And it's a star in the Milky Way galaxy. And that direction is southwest, and you can see me. I'm waving. You know where I live, so this should give you a clue to what body of water this is. And if you know what body of water it is, you're going to be a lot closer to solving the channel, who the channel is. This might actually, I know it, I don't think it's generic in a way, and it's very possible you've been there. Wood, stream, beach, ocean, sunrise, sunset, yes. Yeah, they're pretty generic. Hang on. Oh, it was you. I thought somebody was at the door. Looks like sunrise over the Atlantic Ocean. Yes, the Milky Way. You're correct. The sunrise over the Atlantic. Come west a little more. Come west about 1,000 miles. Or maybe a little less than 1,000. from the Atlantic, it would only have to go maybe 400 miles or less to be where these are. See, I keep reaching for that dumb mouse. Yes, it is over one of the Great Lakes. Well, hey, there's Christian. Welcome aboard, mate. So yeah, where this picture was taken would be about, I'm gonna guess, oh heck, probably 200 miles from the Atlantic Ocean, west of the Atlantic. Oh, excuse me. That felt good. Nope, not Gulf Coast. Too far south. As far as I know, there's no Great Lakes down there that far south. Well, maybe Lake Pontchartrain's pretty Great Lake, from what I heard, or pretty big lake. It's not a Great Lake, though. Okay, this is in Toronto. All right. There's an aquarium there. I can't remember. I think it's Toronto Aquarium. Oh, can't remember the name. That might help you. No, it's not Lake Michigan. As said, you guys are going to keep me busy, aren't you? I'm going to tell you something that's going to crack you up. Well, maybe. I'll wait till Wednesday. Oh, come on. Got to hang on to that somehow. As said, if you look southwest, you'll see me waving. Quite a bit southwest, but yeah. From what I understand, where this picture was taken, you wouldn't be able, right now, today, well, maybe, because it might be raining, but you could stay in your room only on this beach at this time of year. Destination delight. No. Sorry, James. Good guess, but no, not them. Lucky Dog wants to know if they're from Canada or us. Well, they're not from us, which means they're from Canada. Or they could be of Australia, but no, they're Canadians. No, it's not Lake Superior, Sue. I'm not to the southwest of Lake Superior. I am southwest of this lake, that direction. Yeah, just keep James happy. It was a good guess. They're actually all pretty doggone good guesses. There you go, Linda. It is Lake Huron. So that helps narrow it down a bit. Next, you'll be telling me what park it is. It is a park. It's a provincial park. And this channel goes to it quite often. It's their favorite so far. Actually, Lake Erie, from my location in Sparta, would be southeast, and almost east, but southeast. Let's see. Sounds like I may have to get some more pictures. I don't have room for them down in this queue. You know, they give you, StreamYard allows you X amount of pictures on the free version, but I can change some of them. I'm not going to get rid of the ones I use from time to time, like Angela's bathroom, or I got some on here I won't get rid of. I'm going to save them just because I like them. You know, I got the whale, or not the whale, got the dolphin. You know, for when I totally forget something, when I try to pull that picture up, that's one of Sue's. This one's one of Sue's too. That thing is just so gorgeous. You know, it's one of the best out there in my opinion. And then this one that came from Nomadic Hippie. Of course, that's a painting, but still, I like it. And then this one will get used again. If I ever get around to sending BB3 the next script, but I wrote the script. I haven't sent it to BB3 yet. So Todd's here. Welcome aboard. You got your watering done? Or is it going to rain there? I know it's raining. Well, Tina said it was going to rain in Bellevue. I think James said it was going to rain where he's at. I talked to Tina this morning for a good hour. Oh, and she said to tell you hi, Todd. How about that? She realizes that you're watching her a lot more. So she's grateful for that. Yeah, she and I chatted for a good hour about all kinds of stuff. Mostly about her videos from the School of UP. But if you haven't seen them, go check them out. She's got 4 of them, 3 of them for sure. And then the next one's going to be Itchy Kitchen or Kitchy Itty or some other park up there by where the School of UP event was held. Macy Miller. Now there's a channel I'm not familiar with. Tell you the truth, I'm not all that familiar with this channel. But no, it's not Macy Miller. That's a good question, James. Inquiring minds want to know, Todd. Or as they say on The Price is Right, Todd Johnson, come on down. Well, come on up. See, I keep reaching for that stupid mouse. Rain in the evening, okay. Yeah, we're supposed to get maybe some at 6 o'clock this afternoon. I don't know. Man, no, it's not raining yet. But it was supposed to at noon today, but I think it's missing us right now. That on the phone, well, let me look. On the phone, it says, oh my goodness, we only got 6 more minutes to go. And I just got a reminder of something else I'm supposed to do today. August 20 at 11:45, that was 10 minutes ago. It was 73 degrees, partly cloudy, and it's supposed to be raining right now, but it's not. And then it's supposed to, oh, they moved it supposed to rain at 6, but now it says 7 and 8. Let me go to tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to rain all day. 80% chance. Probably will rain. Yeah, the reminder there from Sonia, the blue-eyed Cherokee princess. She lost one of her earrings in Sinky. I got to look for it this afternoon. She thinks that's where she lost. She lost it in the yard. She can just go buy new ones because I will never find it. Not in the yard. I might find it in the schoolie. Come on down. Yep. Oh, there she is. Are you out kayaking yet? I know you were threatening everybody to go. Welcome aboard, by the way. Yeah, I'm almost ready to wrap it up in another 5 minutes, but that's cool. We're having fun here. Yeah, if you're kayaking, I hope Felix, Felicity, Jesse and Felicity and Darby, their dog. They didn't take the dog, but Jesse and Felix, they were on, I think it's Truman Lake or Lake Truman, whatever they call it, wherever they're at. They're kind of stationary right now. But she mounted her GoPro on the kayak. I mean, that's probably nothing when you consider it. Cam mounts a GoPro on a surfboard, or he tries. But yeah, it was pretty cool having that the camera mounted on the kayak. See, I'd be so nervous. I got this cheap Kodak camera, as you know. I was going to pick it up. I thought it was here, but it's in my room. Oh, you edited the video. Okay, cool. Another one. Good. Hey, Linda, can you, or Sue, one of you, can you throw up a link for Tina's the Outsider? She's got some great videos going. Great. Yeah. 4 parts from the School of UP. And then I think there's another one coming up for well, maybe this is part of it. Same series, yeah. The scratching your butt in the kitchen. No, nah. Itchy Kitchy, yeah. Yeah, anyways, throw up a link for Tina's the Outsider. Since nobody's going to guess this channel so far, so don't have to throw up a link for them because you don't know it. All right. And I got to get used to this stupid thing. I keep reaching for that other mouse and it's not there. Yeah, Kitch Itty Kippy. 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 It sounds like playing throw the stick for a dog. Kitch Itty Kippy. Kitch Itty Kippy. Here, Kitch. Fetch the Kitch. Or Kitch. Your ex-wife, sister, and husband. Live. Ex-wife, sister, and husband either live there or I think they live there. Okay. In Kitch Itty Kippy or the Upper Peninsula or Bellevue. Belleville, rather. Bellevue, there is a Bellevue, Michigan, I found out. It's not very far from where we were at Holt, Tina. There's a Bellevue. I think it's a one-horse town. In Sheboygan. Okay. So not up there. Sheboygan's a cool place. Charlevoix, any of those towns along Lake Michigan. We're talking money. Beautiful, beautiful scenic views. Just fabulous. And then there are the towns that are actually working towns. They have harbors and shipping. Nobody really talks about that much. But yeah, this Great Lakes shipping coming into these towns like Ludington and Muskegon and Holland, Benton Harbor, uh, South Haven, I think even gets some shipping. Of course, they're right next to Benton Harbor. But you know, your industrial towns along the lake, sure, you got cottages and mansions on the seashore or lake shore, stuff like that. But and marinas, $1 million boats and yachts, and you name it, all up and down the coast of Lake Michigan. But there's still industry that depends on the Great Lakes shipping. I think I spelled it wrong. No, you didn't spell it wrong. Editing is a great way to learn how to pronounce names. Well, you know what I use? You can go to Google, type in the name that you think it might be, and Google will make suggestions for you. And then when you get the one that looks right to you, then you can ask for pronunciation key. Yes, Holly. What? All right, let me sign off. I have to switch Holly from her BPAP over to her daytime oxygen. She's yelling for it now. And guess his answer. Wait a minute. Worm's eye view just got in the way. Sorry, Pippa. Boom. Thanks, Tina Jones and to travel. No, that's not the channel. And guess answer. Yeah, no, it's not James and to travel. No. All right, we're going to see you all tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. And somebody will figure this out, I think. Or we could go another 3 weeks. Like we did with the average campers. 3 weeks, yeah. All right, mateys. I got to go. Darn it. Had fun. There's another pop-up from somebody. Oh, AccuWeather. Something about a 6-word joke that went viral on Facebook. I don't know. Girl's hair is standing on end. She must have got hit by lightning or something. Okay. Fair winds and smiles, and I'll see you tonight. Have a good afternoon, ladies. Ahoy. Where's that damn mouse?